Do you feel the vibes?
What's up, YouTube? It's Carolina Calvin, and welcome to Week 5, your Week 5 picks of the NFL 2016 season. Last week, I went 8-7, which is terrible. Your game over 500. A lot of teams really let me down, which for this season, a lot of teams that you expected to play good, really not. Panthers, Cardinals, they have not played good football. But let's quickly get into the picks. And first off, the teams with byes are the Kansas City Chiefs, Jacksonville Jaguars, Seattle Seahawks, and the New Orleans Saints. So it will only be 14 games this week. The Thursday game between the Dolphins. Hold on, let me make sure the teams. I'm sorry, the Thursday night game between the Cardinals and the 49ers. I don't know why I thought it was Dolphins. I picked the Cardinals on Twitter. Then they were able to win 33-21. So I'm starting the week 1-0. So I usually win those. I usually pick right when it comes to those Thursday night games. Sunday 1:00, New England Patriots, who are getting Tom Brady back, head to Cleveland, play the Browns. I'm going to take the Patriots. The Browns, I believe they're the only winless team in football. Yeah, because Jacksonville beat the Colts. So they're the only winless team in football. Yeah. I got the Patriots with Tom Brady coming back. Next 1:00 game, Philadelphia Eagles head to Detroit to play the Lions. Eagles have been playing amazing football, defense. I think the game that really showed how the team really turned around was against Pittsburgh, where they held them to 3 points and were able to put up 34. I like the Eagles beating the Lions. Next game, the Chicago Bears head to Indianapolis to play the Colts. The Colts have been a disappointment. Now, I guess you can put that towards, okay, they were playing in London 8:30, 8:30 in the morning, or our time, or Eastern time. So guys aren't really used to that. But they have not played good football this year. But I'm still going to pick them against the Bears. Although the Bears did win last week when I picked the Lions over them. So, it could happen again with the Colts really struggling this season. Next game, the Tennessee Titans head to Miami to play the Dolphins. I got the Titans. I picked the Titans in that one. Dolphins have played some close games, but just haven't been able to win it. That's literally a flip a coin game. Next 1:00 game, the Washington Redskins head to Baltimore to play the Ravens. I'm gonna go with the Redskins in this one. I think I like the Redskins in this one. Next 1:00 game, Houston Texans head to Minnesota to play the Vikings. Give me the Vikings in this one. That Minnesota defense is mean. Them and the Broncos have the two best defenses in football. Seattle's still up there, but I feel as though the Vikings and the Broncos have an edge on them. Next game, this is the 1:00 game. The New York Jets head to Pittsburgh to play the Steelers. I like the Steelers in this one. The Jets defense just hasn't been as good. Revis is washed. He's been getting beat down the field by a lot of different receivers. I like the Steelers in this one. Start of 4:00 game. The Atlanta Falcons head to Denver to play the Broncos. Give me the Broncos. There's no way that Matt Ryan is going to be moving the ball the way he did against the Panthers against that Broncos defense. Better secondary, better pass rush. Yeah, I'm going to take the Broncos right there. Next game, the Cincinnati Bengals head to Dallas to play Cowboys. Probably the Cowboys' biggest test of the season up to this point. In terms of the Giants are pretty good, but they do have holes. Giants couldn't really get after the quarterback, and I think that was the big thing with the problem with the Giants. The Bengals a little bit, they're a little bit better, a little bit more complete team. So this would be a big test for the Cowboys. Unfortunately, I'm going to take the Bengals in this one. And to the Cowboys show they could be a really good team. I'm going to take the Bengals in this one. Next game, the Buffalo Bills head to St. Louis to play the Rams. The Rams are 3-1. Who would have guessed that? I'm gonna go with the Bills. I'm gonna go with the Bills in this one. I said the St. Louis. I'm sorry, the LA Rams. But yeah, they're 3-1. I'm gonna go with the Bills though. The last of the 4:00 game, San Diego Chargers head to Oakland and play the Raiders. Oakland Raiders are also 3-1. Give me the Raiders. It's a division game, so it could go either way. You know, these players get up for those division games. You see them guys twice a year. But I'm going to take the Raiders to win that. The Sunday night game, the New York Giants head to Green Bay to play the Packers. It's a tough schedule, man. You just got finished playing one of the best defenses in football in the Minnesota Vikings. Now you're headed to Green Bay to play Aaron Rodgers and pretty much arrested Aaron Rodgers and Green Bay Packers team at home. I'm going to take the Packers because the Giants have a bunch of issues in that secondary, injuries. Also, the pass rush. You got to be able to get to Aaron Rodgers. He's going to pick you apart, and you can't give him time. Aaron Rodgers, outside the one really good game he hasn't played really well this season, but you know he's a guy who can put up a bunch of yards, can put up a bunch of points against you if you don't get after him. And the Monday night game, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers head to Carolina to play the Panthers. Must win for both teams. Can't afford to go down 1-4. But I'm gonna pick the Panthers in this one, despite, you know, if you've seen my previous videos talking about how they have sucked this year, you kind of understand why. I'm not gonna pick Tampa Bay. It's a division game. It's a division rival. So no way I'm picking Tampa Bay. I'm definitely gonna stick with the Panthers. I'm gonna stick with them until they completely tank. But that does it for this week. Let me know what your picks for last week, and of course, at the end of the season we tally it all up, and pretty much it's just something you do just to see how close your predictions were, how well you predicted the games, and just if you watch the games, you kind of get an idea how teams play and how they match up with another team. So it kind of shows how much of the game that you do watch, but it's still predictions. Any given Sunday, anything can happen. But let me know what you think down in the comment section. What's your game of the week? And like this video, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe. Thanks for watching.